Twins News Time, 12:51. Let's get you to where you need to go with Greg Rice.
Now, here is what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound George, over an hour on both levels. Earlier trouble in the Bronx this afternoon, and more importantly, you've got ongoing construction on both inbound decks at the George Washington Bridge. And then the eastbound crosswalk, that's going to stay slow out towards Sheridan Boulevard, southbound Deegan, eastbound Bruckner combo. Better idea. Westbound Cross Bronx also tied up from White Plains Road. Bruckner Deegan combo is better, but not exactly perfect. Lincoln's okay either way. The outbound Holland, no more than a few. Inbound Skyway's a bit messy. Newark Bay Extension's better. RFK Bridge, Manhattan leg either way with police cars, and that's tying up everything in and out of the Bronx and Queens as well. Throgs Neck Clearview combination far from perfect, but it's the best you got across the Upper East River. All of a sudden, the Jersey down Goethals is starting to slow. Right now, the west shore of the outer bridge, that's a better start on your ride down towards the shore. Greg Rice, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
A check of the AccuWeather forecast. Meteorologist Carrie Schindhammer.
It's a really nice stretch, a well-deserved stretch of nice weather coming up over the next several days. This afternoon, pleasant with low humidity and, of course, lots of sunshine. Now, there is a high rip current risk for coastal sections of southern Brooklyn and Queens, as well as Long Island, as we head into the evening hours. Tonight, clear and comfortable, low 65 in the city. We'll have 50s in the suburbs, and a beautiful day tomorrow with sunshine and a few clouds, high 82. Comfortable and very nice weather continues through the weekend. Highs in the lower 80s both Saturday and Sunday with more sunshine. On Monday, that's when the humidity returns, and there could be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Right now, 75 with sunshine overhead, humidity 39%. The wind northeast at 7 miles an hour. 75 going up to 82 in Midtown. On AccuWeather's Carrie Schwindenhammer on New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
If you use Chick-fil-A's website or their app, your personal information may be tied to a data breach. The fast food chain says it was hit with the cyber attack last month. Emails, passwords, membership numbers, that sort of information from customers in 10 states may have been compromised, including New York. It's the only state around here. Chick-fil-A did not say how many customers overall were affected. It is New York, and there is always something to do this weekend.
Get your weekend groove on a little early. Jazz in July happens at Brooklyn Botanic Garden every Thursday through the 23rd. The show starts at 7 and features other fun activities and a pop-up bar. Visit bbg.org. And after you've chilled out to jazz, get your adrenaline pumping inside the Black Mirror experience. Part real world, part virtual reality. You make the choices to decide how the story ends. Visit nyc.theblackmirrorexperience.com. And that's some things to do this weekend. I'm 94.7 The Block's Shelley Wade for 1010 Wins.
1010 wins.
For me, it helps me plan my route. It helps me know which direction to go and how early I should leave. 1010 wins.
On 92.3 FM.
Right now, sunshine, 75 degrees. We're headed to a high of 82. A check of Bloomberg Money Watch now.
T-Mobile added more than 250,000 new monthly accounts last quarter. It also retired some older wireless plans and switched affected customers over to higher-priced plans. But it still fell short of forecasts for sales. Analysts say a big problem for T-Mobile is that its earnings have been so strong for so long that the market considers anything less than a spectacular quarter a disappointment. This one was merely good. T-Mobile stock is down 7%. Worries over corporate AI overspending and the reignited Iran war are proving too much for Wall Street. Right now, the Dow losing 509, S&P down 93, losses of 1%, Nasdaq down 551 or 2%, as oil futures rise more than 6%. I'm Andrew O'Day, Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
WINS FM and HD1 New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
More people get their news from 1010 Wins than from any other radio station in the nation. Sarah Milano's our writer. Justin Schrager's at the editor's desk. I'm Kevin Brincone.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 wins on 92.3 FM, New York.
Good afternoon. We've got sunny skies and it's 75 degrees in Manhattan at 1 o'clock. I'm Linda Lopez and here's what's happening. A 47-year-old man is in the hospital this morning after he was attacked with a meat cleaver during a road rage incident in Queens. The NYPD is investigating 2 suspected hate crimes, an anti-Jewish and an anti-Muslim crime. One in Queens, one in Brooklyn. Mayor Mamdani is expected to sign an executive order today requiring all of the city's non-emergency trucks to have audible turn alerts. A Long Island man defying the medical odds and walking again after being paralyzed. And the owners of the Viking ship that was used in the film The Odyssey.
No one could stand between me and home, not even the gods.
Well, they say that Universal hasn't paid up for the damage that was done to that ship. 1010 Winds AccuWeather. We've got sunny skies right now. Really a beautiful, perfect summer day. 75 degrees, and we get to a high of 82 today in the city. Winds News Time, 1:01. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Greg Rice.
Well, here is what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. A lot. The inbound George, it is cooked. It is a 60 to 90 minute upper level ride and at least an hour on the inbound lower. There was earlier trouble this morning on the Cross Bronx, but the bigger issue now at the inbound George is the ongoing right lane repair work on both levels. So that's why the inbound George is this bad. The West Side Highway right now, that's going to be the easiest way out of town. Northbound Deegan, best you got out of the Bronx. Inbound Lincoln's all right. Outbound behaves. Outbound Holland's not bad. The inbound Skyway a bit slow. Newark Bay a better idea. Clearview Throgs Neck isn't great, but everything else across the Upper East River is worse. You've got the daily and long-term construction work on the westbound Long Island Expressway near Springfield Boulevard, so that's why you're all backed up into Nassau from Glen Cove Road. Northern State a little bit better with traffic from Searingtown Road over to North Shore Towers, and the Southern State a slow westbound ride west of the Meadowbrook over to Eagle Avenue. Greg Rice, 1010 at 92.3 FM.
A 47-year-old man is in the hospital today after he was attacked with a meat cleaver early this morning in Flushing, Queens. Our Juliet Papa has the story.
It's a two-way street here on 26th Avenue in College Point, Queens. And early this morning, there was some kind of car collision. The two drivers argued, and it escalated into a vicious attack. And now one man is hospitalized after being struck many times with a cleaver. Nicoline saw the police response.
He said, like, what's going on? We asked, like, the neighbor. He said, anybody is dead here.
The victim is in stable condition. The cleaver was found under a parked minibus. Jamira explains.
Es muy tranquilo. Es tranquilo.
She says it's peaceful. It's quiet here. The suspect took off in his car. Juliet Papa, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
The NYPD is investigating a pair of suspected hate crimes. The most recent one was this past Tuesday in Midwood, Brooklyn, where police say a 64-year-old man was shoved to the ground by an attacker who made anti-Jewish remarks. The other incident happened last week in Woodside, Queens, where 2 women were threatened on a Q66 bus by a man displaying a box cutter.